Absolutely. I want to kind of address the men, if I can. We are sometimes can be very stubborn. We can be very bullheaded, pig-headed, and all other headed that stops us from going nowhere, but yet we want to go somewhere. Um, Even when it comes to opening up, men are we're very private. We're very kind of poised in certain areas, and a lot of times because of fear. It's because of we've been rejected or we've been put in a position where we have to be a man. That's what we've been told ever since we were little kids to be a man. And how that reciprocated is being a man is that you hide your feelings, that you hide who you are until you're able to show strength. And so that's one of the areas that men we need to work on. We need to be able to have, of course, compassion for our wife and compassion for our children and all those different things that promote sex and intimacy in the marriage. But we have to do some internal healing for ourselves because sometimes we realize when you meet your wife and you've been with your wife or however long, at the beginning there were two people in holy matrimony that were train wrecks, whether they knew it or not. You don't know the test of time until you take the test. And so with that, you develop an understanding of what you didn't know when you thought you was getting something that it was going to make you happy or make you just alive. And so, men, we can come to understanding that we all need help, that we need to trust someone, get a mentor to, get a accountability partner, somebody that you can be vulnerable to, somebody that you can open up yourself without judgment, without shame that's being reciprocated back on you so you can continue to be open. And then that can go inside of you and cleanse you from all of the hurt, all of the rejectory, all of things that have been dialed into your way. And so with marriage, you can be healthy, you can be strong. And when it's time to cry with your wife or cry for your wife, you don't mind grabbing a tissue and shedding a tear. And honestly, when that happens, she gets more emotionally inside of her to where she sees strength when she sees tears. And so I would admonish men to really take an inventory of their lives when it comes to as what is a man? What does the Bible say a man is versus the action that we think a man should do? Because it's different than what a man is.
That's really good. That's really powerful.